Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson, and you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio.
Yeah, I'm hollering at your feminine side. Is it arisen and genuine? Let women decide. From in the left, a judge from within this minute and time. I understand that I'm held to. It's from another planet. I landed here when mine fell through. Alienated by no paleontological ties, but never is this kid discredited by the honorable all-rise. Son, the sun presides. The abominable find it comical. I call my shine beyond nominal. My handle fine-tuned the channel 19 address. My living letters better left unsigned, though punctual. No wonder you some kinda comfortable. Stomach full of lunch line chuck and junk food. Empty calories will soon catch up. Comments are covered in condiments, son. It must have been my fat genes dominant. Common represent the conjugate that haven't sent the compliment. The veteran's accomplishment, the conscious honor it. But whispers of them to us like we disingenuous, like you only rockin' for the paper that's thrown. As if this is an end to my condition of indigence. Nah, we holding stock in something sacred as stone. So when victims of insolence rise above the influence, I open the flock to those who made it alone. It's the mission of men who just right despite the ignorance. Yo, with swollen pockets, we gon' take it back home.
This goes out to all my peoples in the city. This goes out to all my peoples. This goes out to all my peoples in the city,
where we don't get caught up in between with the nonsense.
This goes out to all my peoples in the city. This goes out to all my peoples. This goes out to all my peoples in the city.
Never worrying about
define your residence. If these four walls simply shelter you from elements, I recommend you get out more. Off base, you face a downpour. Catch a taste of what the town's renowned for. These spates will drown y'all. Slick and precipitous, I'm bloodied out to the city of brotherly love. 206 is the antithesis. My tolerance is tight, ridiculous, though I continuously seek forgiveness for the shit I wish to pour on you. A disservice to Mom Dukes. She raised me better, for her baby set a greater precedent to gauge and measure success. I know she will never love me no less, but you sycophants are sick, ugly and grotesque. I'm amongst the monsters who breathe fire out the nostrils, akin to conquerors you read about in the Gospels. And hospitable of the Pontius Pilate the prefect. These seeds well and fellas ain't accepted me yet, so I stay on my business and feet. Play the periphery, control the block around the space them cats on. I see this state of misery as the greatest gift to me. My golden apple be escaping that drone. See, I'm a late epiphany, away from indicancy. I told him stop him, son, don't wait for that loan. I heard they say it's trickery, but we making history. With swollen pockets, we gon' take it back home. Back home.
This goes out to all my peoples in the city. This goes out to all my peoples.
Where we don't get caught up in between with the nonsense.
This goes out to all my peoples in the city. This goes out to all my peoples. This goes out to all my peoples in the city.
Never worrying about grief.
Okay, yes, sir. Welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson, and we about to go in, okay? Why should there be agendas that we, the people, don't know about? Okay, coming straight from the millennial perspective, young niggas growing up in the world, stop and taking a look around like, hold on, my guy, like, what the fuck? Like, hold on, pause, you feel me? And yo, let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? Why should there be agendas that the people don't know about? Okay, miss me with the Agenda 2030 and what they call the Sustainable Development Goals or Global Goals. And they say it's a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. According to who? According to what? You know what I'm saying? The SDGs were set in 2015 by the United Nations and are intended to be achieved by the year 2030. Okay, now check this out. We're not fooled by the suspicious wordplay, okay? In fact, it's almost too obvious. How do we allow ourselves to be ruled by an authoritarian regime, okay? How is it that we settle for the illusion of freedom when we can't even protect each other without the regime's form of finance? The people who fight to uphold these unquenchable laws in turn become a liability to the people's freedom and security. They effectively block the truth. I was just thinking earlier today, why do we have to always settle for the government and the media's way of perceiving things. You watch the news, and while the story is usually already a headspin, they put the icing on the cake by analysts chiming in, asking each other deliberately the wrong questions. And what happens is it throws people's radar way off the mark. When you think about what the soldiers in World War II fought for, was it so that it could buy America enough time to engulf its own people while wreaking havoc on the rest of the world in the meantime? I mean, what's going on? Remember, we already have life. There are evil people in our government that worship darkness and use it regularly to manipulate and control the mass population. The end game here is to trick people into forfeiting their own salvation that God made available for everybody so that we can suffer the same fate as they know they will. This is what it means when they say misery loves company, okay? We got a lot to think about as citizens and people in the world. The American lie has completely blinded and sidetracked people from our ultimate purpose here on this earth. And as we continue to work on unlearning these bad habits, we labor in love for one another. Okay? And pretty soon I got to do a podcast on, what's the name of that podcast I was going to do? It was called How Parents Betray Their Own Children. Okay, now that's going to be an interesting topic there. But we're going to save it for when that time comes. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. Wilson Block 100 Radio. What do y'all think? Okay, we getting back into this local music. Holla at your boy.
I'ma win it regardless, cause nigga, my heart's in it regardless. I'ma be the best regardless, cause nigga, that's what it takes regardless. I'ma drop mixtapes regardless, my nigga, I'ma create regardless. I'ma be great regardless, cause nigga, they gon' hate regardless. If you desire to win, then use your fire within. Find success in your failures and try it again. Receiving kites from the pen, my friends locked in the bin. For my people, we gon' fight to the end. We face broken promises, debt from community colleges, a boatload of work no one acknowledges. Like I said, they wanna compromise my confidence. Mad cause I function at a higher rate of consciousness. The fuck you thought this is? Was a foster kid brought up on psychotropic meds. Now they talk about the kids like I ain't in the room, like I wasn't just a kid back in 2002. This false sense of pride in my community, the lies that you choose to believe, the truth you refusing to see is all catching up. I rep these Dina streets tough. Wilson Block 100, what? I ain't had to bang, so the whole world know where I'm from. Because I'm a winner regardless, cause nigga, my heart's in it regardless. I'ma be the best regardless, cause nigga, that's what it takes regardless. I'ma drop mixtapes regardless, my nigga, I'ma create regardless. I'ma be great regardless, cause nigga, they gon' hate regardless.
Yeah, shoulda never wanna had to told you nigga about mine's is ass whippings asking for you. This ain't about rhymes, it's life. I'm casting over, throw out lines, hooks at the end. They either bite or they sink or they swim. Yeah, they aight, but they ain't fucking with him. They bundled up like they duck in the wind. So cold, the struggling, humbling experience, wandering existence, wanting to be serious like stars aligning. Bars and timing for the cadence created, made with the art of rhyming. Long time waiting for dots to connect here. A strong little hustle, got a lot of respect here worldwide. I'm slipping on a side note, cause I'm dope and I ain't got the time to kill. It's all real, you can tell from every line I wrote. I'm right here, karma dictated arrangements, ensuring I made this and left my mark on the stained glass. Ain't shit that I can't have, just work on it. I'ma stick to my guns, I put the turf on it. I'm giving thanks and praise and music like it's church morning, because the truth remains elusive in this race with time. My frame of mind ever changing till the day I die, and they put the dirt on them. It takes a village, check the affirmation. It takes a nation of millions to manifest what I'm saying. Head aching as I'm pounding the pavement to make sense, screaming, I know you don't have to take that shit. A change is coming, homie, we about to make that shit. Yeah.
And don't forget, you listening to Wilson Block 100 Radio, son.
Label. Remix.
It's undefinable. Every time I try to describe the pull I've been feeling, I pull it out and it's less feeling. So let's just keep it on the simplest terms given. A gift that keeps spinning under diamond tips with them. We the children of blues, rock, and all the other jazz. Doo-wop, funk, soul, know that hip-hop has aged this flow's gone from an African past. And my African heart been scattered all across the map. They put pieces in a box and don't wanna give it back. I don't wanna feel this trap like a ghost from the past. In my own home chilling, at my own shows feeling alien. The main act, crowds don't connect with them, but I can't go back to laying hella tracks and not seeing any scratch. Say they never really recognize you in your homeland, so I roam through New Rome, visibly not roaming and don't wanna even act.
Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss.
Just to be me fully, I gotta knock over walls, insecurities and doubt. Genres ain't about me. We rep for the whole spectrum, black proudly. People of the current who ain't mainstream drowning. From East Los to West Lake with free flows to underground punk shows, mosh pits with shamans that they shift on. So many hats form in a torn mind state. Make music with higher stakes, refuse to assimilate. A goatfish born on a January date. Open for whatever that this moment might bring. Crosses on my pathway, I can't stay predictable. In no way ashamed of any of my contradictions. Fools sick in the head, thinking they know what is best for another person's quest. I ain't lived a minute yet. I bridge so many worlds in my only known limits. I place on myself, you can't label this.
Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss. Just picture what we might miss.
Cousin Gabe.
And yes, sir, thank y'all for tuning in to Wilson Block 100 Radio, man. And my last little piece of advice, hey, don't fool yourself, homie, okay? Next time, I'm out.